Thanks for tuning in for another recipe. Today I'm going to show you how to make a natural homemade dog food recipe. Whenever you're making homemade dog food, you want to try to stick to natural, organic ingredients. You want to have no fillers, no artificial preservatives, no artificial coloring, anything like that that you find in commercial dog food. Those products are not good for your pet. Those ingredients can actually do damage to your dog's body over time. So you want to stick to natural, wholesome, really high quality ingredients when you're making homemade food for your pet. I'm going to be using my Kosori 8-in-1 pressure cooker to make this recipe. Today I'm actually using it as a slow cooker, not a pressure cooker. But if you have a pressure cooker, you can certainly use that instead. You just want to adjust the time, obviously, accordingly. So what you want to do for this natural homemade dog food recipe is add the following ingredients in the same order that I'm adding them. So at first I have 2.5 cups of water. I have 1 cup of dry brown rice. I have 2 cups of chopped sweet potatoes. I've left the skin on. There's a lot of nutrients in the skin of sweet potatoes that can be beneficial to your dog. You could peel them if you want to. I leave it on. It's actually healthier that way, and our dogs don't have a problem eating the skin at all. I have 2 large chicken breasts, and I'm gonna put those in now whole, and then as it cooks, they're gonna tenderize, and once they're nice and tender, I will go ahead and shred them after the meal is done cooking. And I also have 2 pounds of frozen vegetables. Now I have done, it's called a Normandy medley of vegetables, and it has broccoli, cauliflower, sliced carrots, zucchini, and yellow squash, all really beneficial for dogs. You should be able to find it at your local grocery store. Any type of dog-friendly frozen vegetables will work. Obviously all of these ones, any kind of squash, peas, green beans are good for dogs. So as long as it's dog-friendly, just 2 pounds of frozen vegetables. And then what I'm gonna do is cook it on low for 8 hours in my slow cooker. And as I mentioned, once it's fully cooked, you're gonna shred the chicken, and then you can serve it to your dog once it's cooled. Here is my natural homemade dog food recipe. You can see our chocolate lab Sadie waiting patiently in the wings. So she's gonna go ahead and show you that she enjoys that recipe. You can serve this, as I mentioned, once it's cooled. You can store it in the refrigerator for up to 3 days, and you can also freeze leftovers for use up to 2 months later. And the serving size I recommend is about 1/2 cup for every 20 pounds of body weight, and you're gonna feed 2 servings a day. So for example, Sadie weighs about 75 pounds. So I feed her about 1.5 cups. She's less active in the wintertime, so right now I feed her about 1.5 cups in the morning, 1.5 cups at night. In the summertime when she's more active, we do a lot of training, swimming, things like that. I bump it up and she gets 2 cups in the morning and 2 cups in the afternoon. The best way to tell the right serving size for your dog, of course, is to speak with your veterinarian or a canine nutritionist. If you have any other questions about this natural homemade dog food recipe, feel free to send me an email, Samantha@topdogtips.com. Thanks for watching this recipe video.